have a beginning, but a legacy lasts forever.
Hello, this is BloodLust, playing some Starcraft 2. I'm new to making videos. I actually just bought Starcraft 2 about a week ago. This is one of my earlier videos of Starcraft 2. It's my first video. I was inspired to make this video because of, I can't remember his name, some guy on YouTube who made a Dark Templar rush video. And I tried this out and it worked pretty well in this game, so this is just like the basic strategy of a Dark Templar rush. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up because the beginning's pretty boring. So we got me and my Terran partner versus Zerg and a Terran. So start off, my basic strategy, I like a lot of defense to start off, just because I get rushed a lot in 2v2, and I hate it. See, look, right now even this team is rushing our opponents. So I'm building out my D to start off, and then working my way towards Dark Templars and rushing them. So we're already about 7 minutes into the game. I got a solid defense going up, so does my partner, and they got a big attack force. So I put out my first expansion, gold, see if I could snag the gold mine. So I already got my cybernetics core up, I just got my Twilight Council up, so here comes the first attack. They wipe out my expansion. Here, so I'm going to slow this down to show you the first swarm. A word of advice to people, when he's attacking, he goes for, like, I send in all my zealots first, and he kills them all, and then he starts going for my cannons, and then he switches to the pylons. You gotta commit to one or the other, otherwise you're just gonna get torn apart by the photon cannons, and that's what happened here. Like, he only killed one photon cannon, and he almost killed the pylon, but it's just a waste of resources. So you gotta commit one way. So just keep get my D back up. Just keep working on getting the Dark Temps. Send a probe out to the corner. So he's got his second force going up so far right now. And I sent out a probe for another expansion. So I'm going to speed this up again. It's just pretty boring. Everybody's expanding. This guy's building up his force again. They're getting their second invasion swarm. They're going to flesh us out. That's what they think. So I got my Dark Spire and my robotics facility up. Once you get those two up, I usually get, I research warp, and then I get my robotics factory and I get a warp prism. You need about 5 or 6 gateways. That's what I usually go with. And then you send your warp prism just behind any base where the minerals are, and just wait. Most people would just swarm because this guy doesn't have a lot of D, but he's got a big force right now and he could counter. So what I usually wait to do is, he's got a huge force and here he goes right now, they're coming to attack. But I don't know this yet in the game, so here, I'm going to slow this down. So he comes in for a second attack. By now I got my second expansion up. I got a good force. I got some D. But he's got a big force and I'm pretty much gone. So as soon as I see him attack, I move in my Warp Prism. I beam down about 5 Dark Templars, but don't be uneasy because what I did there was I took my Warp Prism out too fast and killed 2 of my Dark Templars and wasted resources. I don't know if it actually wasted resources, but I could have had 2 more Dark Templars. So I'm pretty much knocking out his resources, doing extensive damage, and then taking out his base, while he pretty much wrecks my base too. He's destroyed all my photon cannons, he's wiped out my entire force. So it looks like we're goners by now. I lost control of my Dark Templars right here, try to get my probes out, but they got killed by the Zerglings. The only reason we survived here is my partner had built siege tanks and he pretty much destroyed the Zerg. So I re-controlled my Dark Templars and started hacking at his barracks, because even though I crippled his economy, he's got a constant flow of these Marines coming out, and that could really do damage to us. So take out all the barracks. So he takes out the last of the Marines with his siege tanks, and then I killed all his barracks and moved on to the Zerg expansion. He tries to counter with his last squad of Marines. He actually moves in to this expansion right here, right now, and takes it out while I take out this Zerg expansion. See, the best thing about Dark Templars is they do a massive amount of damage very fast, so they can pretty much one-shot a drone. So if you get even like 2 Dark Templars in the back of a base, you can take out half their drones like that, even if they can counter you. And that's like big advantage for you. So I move in, he's already taking space out, but my partner already has battleships by now, so he takes out the rest of the Blues Marines, and I move on to the Zerg's last base. The only reason I killed those spine crawlers because I thought it was the air towers that can detect Dark Templar, so I just wiped those out first. He keeps trying to counter with his Hydras, but he can't attack because he can't see me. And he can't get flying, I don't know what they're called, the flying overlords that can see invisible units, but he can't get those. It's too late in the game. So I wipe this guy out right now, right about now, yeah, blue leaves. So I wipe out all his Hydras. And he's pretty much defenseless. So I'm looking around the base, looking around. I decided to go look for a second Zerg expansion, and he gives up, and that's the game. So I look forward to making more videos. If you guys want me to do any Protoss strategies, I can try. I'm a pretty good player, so just comment, tell me if you liked the video.